Charles K. Kao was born in China in 1933. His early life was in a time of war, but he later moved to Hong Kong with his family. Charles was a very curious child, and he loved to learn about science and technology. He was especially interested in how things worked. After finishing high school, he decided to study electrical engineering at the University of Hong Kong. After that, he went to London to continue his studies at the University of London. There, he earned his master's degree in electrical engineering. Charles K. Kao always liked to solve difficult problems. One day, he was thinking about how we send information over long distances. In the 1960s, people used copper wires to send telephone signals, but these wires had a big problem. They were not good for sending signals over very long distances, because the signals would become weak and unclear. Charles thought there might be a better way to send information. At that time, scientists already knew that light could travel through special materials such as glass, and this could carry information. However, the idea of using glass to send information was not very popular. Many people thought it was impossible to use glass for this purpose. The reason was that glass was not clear enough, and the light would not travel far enough. But Charles K. Kao was different. He believed that it could work if the glass was very pure. In 1966, Kao made an important discovery. He found that glass fibers could carry light over long distances if the glass was very clear and pure. He showed that light could travel through the fibers with very little loss of signal. This was a big deal because it meant that light could be used to send information much faster and farther than ever before. His discovery made fiber optics an important tool for communication. Before Kao's work, most people did not think about using light to carry information. Charles's research showed that glass fibers could carry much more data than copper wires. This was important because the world was starting to need more and more data to be transferred between people and places. With his discovery, Charles K. Kao opened the door to a new way of thinking about communication. His work helped start the development of fiber optic cables, which we use today to send information over the internet, make phone calls, and watch television. Fiber optic cables use light to send data, which makes them faster and more reliable than traditional copper cables. Without Charles K. Kao's ideas, our modern communication systems would not be as fast or as effective as they are today. After his discovery, Kao continued to work on improving the technology. He wanted to make the glass even purer so that it could carry signals even farther. His work led to the development of fiber optic networks around the world. Thanks to Kao's discoveries, it became possible to send information across the world in seconds. This helped change many industries, from communication to medicine and entertainment. Charles K. Kao also worked in many important universities and companies. He taught many students about the power of fiber optics. He helped develop new ways of using technology to make life better for people. His passion for science and his willingness to take risks to find new ideas inspired many people around the world. He also encouraged young scientists to be creative and not be afraid to challenge old ideas. In his speeches, he often said that innovation comes from questioning the way things have always been done. In 2009, Charles K. Kao received the Nobel Prize in Physics for his work in fiber optics. The Nobel Prize is one of the highest honors a scientist can receive. It was a recognition of the huge impact that his ideas had on the world. His work made it possible for people to connect with each other in ways that were never before imagined. It helped create the internet as we know it today, and it brought the world closer together. The speed of data transfer, the efficiency of global communication, and even the development of medical technologies all benefited from his discoveries. Charles K. Kao passed away in 2018, but his legacy lives on. Today, when we send emails, make video calls, or use the internet to watch videos, we are using the technology that he helped create. His discovery of fiber optics changed the world and continues to impact our daily lives. Fiber optics are now the backbone of the internet and telecommunications. They allow millions of people across the world to communicate almost instantly. Without his discoveries, the world would not be as connected as it is today. Charles K. Kao's story teaches us an important lesson: with curiosity, hard work, and a willingness to explore new ideas, we can change the world. His work has made our lives easier, faster, and more connected. Even though he faced many challenges, Kao never gave up on his dreams of improving communication. His determination and creativity continue to inspire future generations of scientists and engineers. Through his work, Charles K. Kao made the world a better place for all of us. He showed us that with the right knowledge and determination, we can overcome the challenges of the world and create something that can make life better for everyone. Charles K. Kao is a true example of how one person's ideas can change the world for the better.